YouTube, what's up? What's going on, man? Rome. I'm back with another quick video. I have a couple of things that I want to share with y'all, man. First of all, I put up some videos over the weekend, man, and I yanked them right back down for a couple of reasons. One, I did them under my impulsive, reactive nature, and they were not necessarily distasteful, but unnecessary. So I pulled them down, and I realized something after I pulled the videos down, that no one likes to hear nothing bad about their product, man. Nobody wants to hear um people trash another product. They don't, man. And I had to come to that realization, man, because I was actually in denial, because I thought that when people say something bad about something that I like, it didn't bother me. I was in denial, man. I'm gonna be honest. Because honestly, I do get annoyed. It is annoying to hear people say something bad about a product you invested in. It is. If somebody trash something that you like and you feel like their reasons is stupid, you're gonna instantly get annoyed. Like, you can't help but to get annoyed. You know what I mean? So I had to take that in consideration. And I see BS articles all the time, narratives, you name it. I see it all the time, man. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating to see BS, what I would call propaganda, against a product that I support. That makes sense. So, um, that was like a self reflection time, it was a time for me to realize that, hey, don't nobody want to hear nothing negative. People don't want to hear nothing negative, period. But people definitely want to hear nothing negative about something that they invested in, something that they spent their money on. You know what I mean? So yeah. Now, as far as like Xbox and me saying a lot of negative things about Xbox, it's because I care. I simply care. If I didn't care, I would not talk about it. It's like having a girlfriend. If you got a girlfriend and she broke your heart, and you talking about her to your friends all the time and stuff like that, or she always on your mind or something like that. Everybody done been there. Everybody done been there. You're gonna talk bad about her, or you gonna talk about her. You're never gonna have a lot of nice things to say because you care. And if you did not care, if you really wanted out of that relationship, if you didn't want to be bothered with that product anymore, or you didn't care about that product anymore, you wouldn't mention nothing about it. You wouldn't say nothing else about it. So the reality is, I care about Xbox. I do. I care about it. And the reason why I care about it is because it once provided products that I enjoyed. I enjoyed what Microsoft brought. Even though I've always had a preference, I did enjoy the products that Microsoft has delivered over the years, despite the shortcomings that it always had. You know what I mean? It was satisfactory. You know what I mean? At the very least. So when I want Xbox to bring competition that I would call competition, because right now I don't look at it like what they're doing is competition. But when they bring competition, when they don't bring competition, guess what? I'm annoyed, man. I'm irritated. I'm pissed off. You know what I mean? They have a thing where they will hype you up. They're really great at doing that. They'll hype you up real good, and then once the event happens, like the June event of 2020, I was livid, bro. I was pissed, and I shouldn't have been if I didn't care. If I did not care, I shouldn't have. It shouldn't have been a thing to me. You got some people that just gave up on Xbox. You know what I mean? I'm just about at that point where I'm about gave up on Xbox. As a matter of fact, I might have reached it already. But I can't act like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I can't act like I don't care, because obviously I do if I'm still talking about it. You know what I mean? That's my rationale right now. That's my rationale with it right now. You know what I mean? Because I have invested heavily into Microsoft products, you know, expecting something out of it. I would say all the way up until uh, the Xbox Series X. I mean Xbox One X. So yeah, but um, I think it all boils down to at this point, especially now, it all boils down to what kind of gamer are you? Because it's clear that Nintendo is going after a different market, and Sony has dominated the market since forever. And then you got Xbox or Microsoft trying to figure out its own market. That's just what it is, man. They're trying to figure out their own market if they haven't already, and they're not looking to, like everybody's saying, and that's true, and I admit it. They're not looking to compete with Sony. They're just not. So, um, with all that being said, it's all about your taste now. Do you enjoy what Xbox is giving you, or if you're not satisfied with Xbox is giving you, where do you go? Do you leave Xbox and go to another platform like a lot of people did, or do you stick around and keep hoping and waiting and hoping and waiting like a lot of people doing, hoping and waiting? As for me, I'm not going to hope and wait. I'm going to move on, especially since I already had my preference in the first place. Now, if I prefer Xbox, I don't know if I'll be the same way. I don't know. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would stick around, or not. I honestly, God, don't know. But yeah, I'm a disgruntled Xbox player. I played on Xbox. I enjoyed Xbox. The stuff that they had to offer, especially in the seventh generation, definitely it was legit. Besides the issues it had, but yeah. Now it's like I said, it's at the point where what kind of gamer are you? Do you like services? Do you like Let me see. I don't want to. Let me figure out a word for this. Oh, actually, I can't think of anything. Are you just into services? Because that's basically what it is now with Xbox. I think the main feature of Xbox is services. It's not really games. They're not delivering games. We haven't seen anything until further notice. I haven't seen any games. But there's the deal. Yeah, that was great news for Microsoft, but that wasn't great news for gamers. Or you could say, yeah, that wasn't great news for gamers. It definitely wasn't great news for Xbox fans. I feel like if you're an Xbox fan and you're happy about the Bethesda deal, you're cheering on the company more so than cheering on your own satisfaction of your, products. That's the simple fact, because you've been getting Bethesda games. The Bethesda games have been available before the acquisition. So literally, there's nothing to be excited about when it comes to, and I'm just being real. This is not hating. This is being real. You already had access to these Bethesda games. So if Microsoft make a corporate move and buy out another corporation for exclusive, games to that platform, you're really cheering on the corporation. You know, if you disagree, then hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think. But like I said, it all boils down to what kind of gamer you are. I like action adventure sports games, heavy hitting, amazing AAA banger experiences. You know what I mean? That's what I love. I've always loved those type of games. Single player, story driven, amazing, graphical, you name it. Just wow experiences. I get that with PlayStation. And that's it. I don't get it from Nintendo, and I don't get it from Xbox. But I do get great games from Nintendo, really fun games from Nintendo. And I'm going to do a video on that because I am actually wild by the Nintendo Switch, but that's another story. But anyways, like when it comes to just gaming, what kind of gamer are you? You know? Do you prefer to buy your games? Do you prefer to rent your games? Do you prefer to own your games, whatever? You know what I mean? Do you prefer services? And do you prefer AAA games? Because right now, each platform got something different to offer you. Each platform. And right now, Xbox doesn't have anything that makes me want it. Nothing. And this is not hating. This is not negative. This ain't nothing. It's just that they don't. But I'll be a lot of you and say Xbox ain't relevant. Because if they weren't, I wouldn't be talking about them. And nobody else would be either. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to say. Hit me up in the comment section, man. If you feeling me, like the video, man. Holla at your boy. Rome, I'm gone.